Hey guys, hope you're all doing great. So today I'm gonna discuss about a Power BI report that I made using sales sample data. So it's basically a data from a superstore, and it has the sales and profit values. And today, what I'm gonna discuss about is the sales team data analysis of the sales team that are working under different regions of that particular superstore in different areas, and we'll just look into their performance per se. So let's jump into the report. Okay, so we'll just directly go into the sales team analysis, and I have published this particular report in Power BI server, and let's just quickly maximize it. Let's start exploring. So basically this is the overview screen that we are seeing. In this, as you can see, there's a tree graph, there's a pie chart, and there's a bar chart. Two bar charts actually, one column and one bar chart, which shows the distribution of each and every employees or the sales team, basically people in the sales team. And then there's a line chart that shows the current trend. As you can see, it's a data which we have from 2011 to 2015. So it's basically an old data that is very famous, and we can use it for these sample purposes. So I just picked it up from there. And as we can see, from 2011 to 2015, even though it has some seasonalities, it is it is on a constant rise. And actually, I have also for the next 2 years I have predicted what my values would be. So currently, uh, what we are seeing, the prediction is for the entire team. Now if we dig into this, let's take uh, Chuck Maggie. We can see that the data would come down as per Chuck Maggie's data. Then, as you can see, the it's more of a linear graph than when it was in other cases. In case of Shirley, you can see Shirley, it's again more linear than that. And in case of Anna, it's a bit more rising. Anna is the greatest contributor of the total sales by person and region. As you can see here, it's the Anna's chart. uh, in case of products sold, that's in the tree graph, it's same in Anna and Chuck. But in case of the sales, the total amount of sales, so the difference between product and sales is, product is the number of products sold, and the sales by person is the amount. So as we can guess from this, that even though they sell similar number of items, but the value in Anna is very high. Similarly, profit, as you can see, profit in Anna is very high. It is 21% of the whole profit of the company, as compared to Chuck Maggie, who is 9.86. And then we can also dig deeply into uh, different categories here. So in case of furniture, you can see changes. Case of office supply, again changes, but again we can see a consistent performance by Anna, and it varies for other cases also. uh, as you can see to the far right of the tree graph, it changes substantially. And below this bar chart, yeah, it's full. So it's basically a trend, year by year trend of different people. As you can see, it's written the persons: Alessandro, Anna, Anthony, Chuck, Debroha, delete everyone. We can dig down, see if we get something more interesting. So here the linear trend is still there, as you can see. Yeah, going back to the report. Now also the order priority, we can drill down using order priority, which will give us a more in-depth analysis. We can also say, I want to see furnitures which high priority, who is delivering the most of them. Then we can see that the value is changing. Yeah, and this is the basic overview. So a particular person who wants to just look into one person's value, or someone who just want to look into the profit, or is in, say someone wants to look into just 2011, we can just dig it in here. Now the second part of the report is geographical analytics. So in this case you can see that uh, which person is uh, looking out for which side. So as you can see, Chuck is looking for the South American part mostly, in some of Europe. It's a red part here, and then it's a red guy, a Chuck. Then Alejandro, he's the main person in the southeast of Asia. Then we have Anna. Anna is predominantly looking in the Europe part and the US part. Hence, you can see the profit, high profit there. De Broha is the one for African part of the area, and Nora is the Indian guy. And again, for different particular categories also, you can just drill down, see which part of the world does it uh, cater to, so to speak. Yeah. And also the size of the circle here represents the profit that they're making, the sales and profit that they're making. So as the size increases, the profit is high. So you can say in Australia, in parts of Europe and India, and in most of the part of US, the profit is very high. So yeah, this was the geographical part of it. So as you can see from this report, we can basically get a complete overview of who is working in what direction, who is getting us more profit, who is getting our products sold the most, who is kind of like the best performer of a month or of a year, or maybe completely overall who is the good performer, who is not performing that well and might need some more suggestions from my side. So that's the basic overview of this, guys. Okay, so thank you guys for looking into it. Have a nice one.